Today's meeting with China's Foreign Minister Wang Yi was bound to be awkward. On the one hand, President Erdogan has welcomed tens of thousands of Uyghurs escaping Chinese persecution. On the other, the Turkish leader has ordered 100 million doses of China's anti-COVID vaccine. 15 million doses have arrived from Beijing so far. Not enough to combat a rising infection rate, and Turkey has one of the highest COVID caseloads in the world. But it's also home to some 40,000 exiled Uyghurs, and hundreds demonstrated against the Chinese foreign minister today. The Uyghurs are Muslims and ethnic cousins of the Turks. Many Uyghurs are terrified of being forcibly sent home if Turkey ratifies an extradition treaty already approved by China, with potentially more vaccine by way of reward. Among them is Nursimangul Abdurrashid and her daughter Zara. Last year, the Chinese embassy told them all their closest relatives had been jailed as potential terrorists, though precisely where, the embassy refused to say.
This is my mother, Tajigul Qadir. She also arrested and sentenced 13 years. And this is my elder brother, Ahmetcan Abdurrashid. He is the business owner. He is the father of 3 children. And he's also arrested and sentenced 7 years. And this gentleman is my younger brother. He is also arrested and sentenced 15 years, 11 months. My mother is there. It's really hard for us to continue.
She knows the chances are that she won't see her family again. UN experts claim upwards of 1 million of her fellow Muslims have been detained. In Turkey, opposition politicians have fated her testimony to what the US government is calling genocide, a word Turkey dares not use, mainly because of its history with the Armenians and because of vaccine economics as well.
We are the victims of the 21st century genocide. If the extradition law is signed and that all the people like me sending back to the China, that means that the Turkey is also supporting the 21st century genocide by signing this. So I'm sure Turkey will not do it.
Yet President Erdogan, once an outspoken champion of the Uyghurs, has gone unusually quiet on them. Yesterday, he brushed off Turkey's financial woes after sacking his 3rd central bank governor in less than 2 years. But he needs foreign investment from wherever he can get it.
As a country located between Africa, Asia and Europe, we do not have the luxury to turn our backs on either the East or the West.
Are you worried Turkey will extradite the Uyghurs back to China?
Maybe we are worried that some members of this community, some leaders, for instance, whose families are still over there in China, through pressing them, they may be extradited.
Yesterday, Turkey's foreign minister was at a NATO summit in Brussels, just after sanctions had been imposed on Chinese officials. And yet today, China's foreign minister was his honoured guest. Turkey is far from alone in walking these twin tracks, though for these Uyghurs, it is a tightrope, living as they do on the precarious dividing line between East and West.